What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been so inconsistent about my uploads and getting videos done. We've been having some problems trying to figure out what to do about the echo in the garage here. We are in Chicago and it's still cold, so until I can be filming with the doors open and working outside, we do have to deal with this echo a little bit. I have tried microphones, I've tried some different things, but I haven't had much luck. So if you've got any real legit suggestions on what I could do for the echo in the garage, I'm all ears. I'd appreciate it. I even tried hanging blankets on the walls, but I don't think it's helping much. I do need to get more and try it out. So today, what I'm gonna do is I wanted to update you on a little bit of what we've been doing with the Neon Gladiator here. And so I'm gonna show you around, show you a few of the latest projects I've been working on. And then we're gonna show you a little bit about the Tuner Galleria car show that we put the Gladiator in just about a week or so ago. Tuner Galleria, for those of you that don't know, is kind of more geared towards the import scene. It goes on alongside World of Wheels in Rosemont, Illinois. Pretty big car show. Basically, when you buy your ticket to World of Wheels, which is downstairs, it also gets you entry into the Tuner Galleria car show. You'll notice that I've got all sorts of decals we have added to the Gladiator just for the show. I wanted to support the companies that have sponsored us, have hooked us up with some parts. The companies that have been great to us, we wanted to show the support back during the show. And our friend Shane from Stay Ill, he actually had a booth at the show and invited us to put the Gladiator with his booth. So that's why you see the Stay Ill logo here on the side. And then you'll notice we've got our friends JL Life here. It's our buddies Mo and Misty. They've got another great YouTube channel. So if you have not checked them out, make sure you check out JL Life Offroad. Awesome channel, it's growing fast. They're not gonna catch us though, but it is growing fast. A lot of good information, and they do a lot of wheeling. So one of these days we're gonna get out there and wheel with them out in New Mexico. So besides the decals, because I'm sure most of you really don't care about more stickers I added to the Gladiator. One of the other projects I started on, but I did not get a chance to finish before the show, is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but I did start adding a set of rock lights to the Gladiator here. I should be finishing that up soon. I got the fronts mounted in, but I didn't have a chance because I needed some extensions to run them to the back and be able to run all the way to the front. So that's one of the projects I'll be bringing to you shortly. Again, I did not get a chance to get it finished. So stay tuned for that, that's coming soon. We just got locked down here in Illinois, so I'll be spending a lot more time at home. Should give me some chance to finish up and wrap up some of these videos I've been working on for you guys. So hopefully I'll have a lot coming to you soon. One of the other things I have not shown really is I did get a high lift jack. This is a 48-inch red high lift jack that I ordered. I actually got it on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description here to check it out. But it mounted up perfectly on our JCR off-road Moly storage panel here for the Gladiator. So that was a pretty slick setup. But the big thing that I really wanted to go over with here before I get in to show you a little bit about Tuner Galleria is the spare tire mount. We have not shown this off really yet. We've posted some pictures on Instagram, but we have not had a chance to actually show how this thing works, how it mounted up, or anything like that. But this is the JCR Universal PreRunner tire mount. I really love the look of this thing. I wanted that kind of Baja truck PreRunner look with the spare mounted in the bed. And this ended up being the perfect solution. It does come, even though it's universal, you can get basically you buy the universal mount, and then you buy the adapter that bolts on to it that allows you to mount up a Jeep wheel. So this thing ended up working out perfectly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a little bit close up how we mounted it, how it worked out. I'll get underneath. Basically, it's just 4 bolts So you did have to drill 4 holes in the Gladiator bed, but after that, it's real simple. So let me show you a little closer. So what you see here is the front of the mount. You've just got a bolt on either side here. I call this the front of the mount, but it's actually towards the back of the vehicle. You've got kind of the 2 wider feet that set out wider than the tire. And then towards the front of the vehicle, let's see if I can show you down in here. You've got 2 more bolts that go right through. The feet are a little narrower. What you'll notice with these 2 bolts is that they do sit in kind of inside the ridges of the bed, whereas these rear ones ended up sitting up on top of the ridge. So what I did is I just took some spacers there and kind of smashed them in between. I did use rubber. I'll probably switch them out for some sort of stainless or something, because I do notice that with the rubber mounts when I'm driving, I can see a little bit of vibration in the tire. Seems to be working out real nicely, but just something I may want to change eventually. But really, that was it. It took all of about 10 minutes to drill the 4 holes. And then you got the bolts going through the top, and then the nuts on the bottom with a plate to make them more secure. So I'll show you that in just a minute. I'll crawl underneath. This is a 40-inch Nitto Trail Grappler tire, and it mounted up perfectly. I was able to space it out. I wanted it just a little bit back of the bed here, and spaced it out nicely. And then the other really nice thing, and I'll show you a little more closely when I pop this tire off, is you can actually adjust where this sits, how high or low it sits, to get the fitment proper in your bed. All right, so next we're gonna creep underneath the truck here so I can show you what's going on under here. One big thing you'll notice is obviously I don't have a spare underneath because it is up in the bed, but also I did take out that metal heat shield. I think it was about 6 bolts, and it was just pointless to have it under here because I don't and won't be running a spare tire. As we move further back, I moved it out of the way because it was in the way for getting this plate in. And as you can see, the JCR universal mount includes these metal plates so that when you drill through and you put the bolt through the hole, you've got a nice mounting plate and some washers underneath to, secure it more solidly to the bed. So you've got that one there, and I've got one right here. So you can see these were nice and easy to access. Let me get a little better light over here. Wide open, nothing really in the way to worry about for drilling, and was able to just pop it through nice and easy. As you go a little further back to the rear ones, let's bounce around here. You will see, let me get the light. So the ones that are closer to the front of the vehicle, you can see there's a little bit more going on in here, but there's plenty of room for when you're drilling the hole to put the plate in. The other one is right here. Let me see if I can get the light a little better. So you can see those two are the two that are closer together. A little bit more going on in the way, but still plenty of room to access them and do this, on the ground. You don't need a lift or anything because, well, I guess I should say I didn't really need a lift because I've got the 4.5-inch lift kit, so gave me plenty of room to work around down here on a creeper. This was really a simple, easy install, and I think it worked out really nicely. So let me get back up on top so I can pop the wheel off and show you what the mount actually looks like. I did put a set of wheel locks on the spare here just to protect it so it doesn't get stolen, but also the nuts that came with the JCR mount, I didn't like how they were pulling in on the wheel. I thought it was kind of damaging the wheel, so I wanted to go with my own set of wheel locks. I will put a link in the description. I did get this set from Amazon. It's actually a Magard set, but I've actually got the specs. I'll probably put the specs on the screen here, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can get these wheel locks that work perfectly for this mount. So that's that. I got these 3 unbolted, and now we're gonna pop this off so I can show you the mount. Okay, so this is what the mount looks like. It's pretty much like a A design, A frame. And then this is the Jeep specific mount. And what you can see is even the Jeep specific mount has multiple bolt patterns depending on what year and make and model of Jeep you have. For the Gladiator, it uses the same bolt pattern as a JL. I'm not sure what other models it would be the same, but you basically pull these lugs through once you get it and mount it up. So what I really liked about this design is you can see that this is kind of slotted here for the bolts that come through, and that allows you to move this in and out to get the proper height that you're looking for your size and diameter tire. So it allows you to get it perfectly how you want it. Really simple, really easy, but nice design. Didn't take much time at all to bolt it together. Really the hardest part was pulling these bolts through, just using a nut to run them in and pull them tight. And once that was done, just drilled a couple of holes, used the plates underneath, and it was good to go. So that's it for the JCR tire mount. Really super easy, slick design that worked out really nicely. I'm really happy with it. So that's about it for what we've got going on at the moment. Thanks for checking it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut to some of the clips and stuff from the Tuner Galleria show. We were super excited about the amount of attention and people coming and talking to us and telling us how much they love the Gladiator, they love the build. We got to meet a couple of our fans, some people that we've met from social media, things like that. So that was really awesome to get to meet some of you. We always enjoy meeting people that are supporting us and our channel. And the icing on the cake from the Tuner Galleria show, most exciting part, was we actually won the award for Best Jeep at the show. So that was pretty cool, especially because there was another Gladiator there with a Hellcat engine swap in it. Otherwise it was pretty well stocked, but it was still pretty cool to actually see one in person finally. But yeah, we were stoked to win the Tuner Galleria's Best Jeep at the show. So we're gonna cut to some of the footage from the show right now. We're all geared up. We're about to load it up. I got the car hauler again. You guys have probably seen this. I'm gonna load it on there and haul it there. Mainly because, not because I can't drive there, it's only 40 minutes away, but it's super clean. I got all that tire shine on here. I know you guys hate tire shine, but it's all cleaned up, perfectly detailed, ready to go for the show. And we spent a lot of time underneath this thing, wiping down the underneath from all the mud and stuff from off-roading.
Hey guys, we're here today at Tuner Galleria. We're just bringing Neo in. We're gonna set Neo up in the Rosemont Convention Center tonight, and then we'll be here all day tomorrow hanging out and checking out all the cool cars and whatever's there for show and talking to everybody. So we hope to see you there.
So Kim's first time pulling into an indoor car event in the Gladiator, so thinks it's cool.
Yeah, I kind of hyped it up more than it was going to be, but it's cool. It's fun to see all the cars come up the ramp. Everyone's running their engines. There's all the excitement.
But also look, we missed all this dirt in here, so we're going to have to come back. Well, we're pulling in now. We're parking with the Stay Ill, our friends, Shane from Stay Ill. We're going to be parking with their booth, so we're going to pull in. Kim's going ahead of me, and we're going to get set up. So we're out here at Tuner Galleria today. Kim's going nuts because the floor mat was dirty, so you can see she is wiping down the floor mats right now. But we are posted up at the Stay Ill booth here at Tuner Galleria, and we're gonna go walk around, check out and see what kind of cars here.
There's some pretty colors here that I like.
Of course, she's attracted to all the colors and the wraps and stuff, but we'll pick out our favorite cars and make sure we show you what we like here.
I like that color.
Of course, Kim's always got to ask if she can get in the cars, on the cars, in the vehicles. She got in the only boat in the show, so she had to climb up in there. Alright, so they're doing this. You gotta hang from the bar. Kim's gotta hang for 90 seconds. If she holds it for 90 seconds, she wins the water bottle.
Best Jeep, James and Jeep Gladiator. That was a hot looking car. Congrats guys. We took an amazing picture in front of their vehicle. I'm so glad you guys won.
Alright, as always, thanks for checking out our video. We appreciate all the support. We did just hit 9,000 subscribers and we are on our way to 10,000, so we appreciate it. Stay tuned, we do have a lot more footage coming. Like I said, I'm hoping to catch up on some stuff now that we are kind of stay-at-home quarantined to our houses here in Illinois for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully that'll give me some time to get caught up. We're pretty sad because we were supposed to be going to the Silver Lake Sand Dunes. I was excited to get the Gladiator out on the dunes, but they have postponed the opening of the dunes until May 1st. So we're hoping to get out there early May. And then we're hoping that the Daytona truck meet in June does not get canceled, because we are scheduled to be there. We've booked everything. Hopefully that doesn't get postponed. But if not, we will see you guys out there. As always, thanks for watching. Give us a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Comment below if you like what you've been seeing with the Gladiator so far, and we'll see you in the next video.